state your name?
My name is Vicki Birch. Good evening. I've been a taxpayer in the Lincoln Way School District for 18 years and a resident here as well, obviously. 13 years ago, I was elected to co-chair a group of taxpayers and parents at Lincoln Way East who came before the board and Dr. Wiley with concerns about how political and personal relationships were interfering with decisions about education of our children in the East Music Department. Today I come before you as a taxpayer. I currently have no children in the district. I recently joined LWATU because of the recent media coverage and the concerns that I have about things that were happening back then that are continuing to happen at this point in time. They've asked me to read a letter on behalf of LWATU, and I'm happy to do it. This letter is addressed to the entire board, and Mrs. Blatz in particular. Demand is hereby made upon you to recall and collect past and current salaries, rents, and fees for the following individuals and companies in which you have 60 days to respond. Salary and the cost of insurance for Linda Lopez, Director of the Lincoln Way Foundation, for the entirety of her employment. Salary and cost of insurance for Diane Hendrickson, Assistant to Linda Lopez, for the entirety of her employment. Rent from the Illinois Philharmonic Orchestra for the use of Lincoln Way North High School facilities. Rent, usage, utilities, maintenance, insurance, property taxes, and any other fees for the house leased to David Ernst, located at 21717 Galbraith Road in New Lenox. Rent, usage, utilities, maintenance, insurance, property taxes, and any other fees from Tanya Miklachek, owner of Superdog Training. Rent, usage, utilities, maintenance, insurance, property taxes, and any other fees for use of the schools by Aunt Nancy's Daycare, owners Nancy and Patrick Powers. Taxes for property leased by Michael Rauch, located at 191st and Harlem Avenue in Tinley Park. Taxes for property leased by Donald Nugent, located at 16460 Elwood Manhattan Road in Manhattan. Taxes for properties leased by Donald Nugent, also located at Smith Road, approximately 1 mile east of Cedar Road in Manhattan. Taxes for property leased by Sally Winslow, located at 16460 Elwood Manhattan Road, Manhattan, Illinois. Any and all fees paid to Henry Brothers for their no-bid contracts in the building of Lincoln Way North and Lincoln Way West High Schools. Any and all payments made to the accounting firm of Mulcahy, Powrich, Salvador and Company Limited. Any and all retainers and payments of fees to Hauser Izzo, LLC, for the representation of Lincoln Way District 210 in the action-styled Lincoln Way Area Taxpayers Unite et al. Versus Board of Education of Lincoln Way Area Community High School District 210, as there is an insurance policy which the school should be utilizing for legal representation fees. $29,566 from former Superintendent Lawrence A. Wiley for personal charges incurred on a Lincoln Way District 210 credit card for personal books, clothing, food, and a Vermont teddy bear. Your actions in authorizing the above transactions makes you jointly and severally responsible and liable for the money that is due and owing to the taxpayers of this district. Former Intendant Lawrence A. Wiley is jointly liable for the improper authorizations of any monies, rent, usage, utilities, maintenance, insurance, property taxes, and or fees not collected by this district based on improper authorization. You and the Board of Education owe a fiduciary duty to the residents and taxpayers of this Lincoln Way District 210. After listening to Mr. Lucetti recite his oath, I request that each of you board members ask yourself, why are you on this board? And then review your oaths. Thank you.